What's up, guys and gals? Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at a title called Mind Over Magic, and I think the demo thereof. This is a game that is just like Spellcaster Academy. This is a game where you are managing a school of wizardry, although this one has a much darker tone, and it's being financed by Clay Entertainment, which basically means this is going to be a really good product. It's being developed by a company called Sparky Pants. I played through the little demo that they've got out once, and I thought it was great, so I figured we'd do a video. So in this game, you have sets of students. They go on adventures. You use the stuff they get from their adventures, assuming that they don't get melted, disintegrated, blown up, exploded, reduced to ash. This game is a lot darker than Spellcaster University. Bad things happen to your students in this game, and it doesn't really care about the fact that they're supposed to be wizarding children. They can get blown up, they can get liquefied, bad things can happen to them. And so, assuming that they complete their little quests, they will be able to come back, they will graduate, become teachers, you get another batch of students, they will teach people things and get better at it. I think it's going to work out pretty well, and I really liked this demo. So if after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, I have a link for you down in the description. I don't know if the demo is still available. I downloaded this like months ago, dude. Like so long ago, so I don't know if they still have a demo up. I'm bad at my job, so I didn't check. But if the demo's still up, you can probably still play it. If it's not, obviously, you won't be able to. And then from there, you can also take a look down below, and you will find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream. You're definitely going to want to follow my Twitch stream in the near future. I'm going to be spending a lot more time over there. And so I'm going to be trying to ramp up streaming times, I guess, over the course of the future. This is our adventure right here. They go through consecutive rooms. If they survive the entire quote-unquote trial, they will graduate, they will become adult wizards, and then we get to the next part of the game. Oh, this guy looks kind of cute, dude. Like, I don't really want to kill him. He's, like, kind of adorable. Your students will develop different abilities as they mature and as they get stronger. So some characters are healers, some characters are, like, fighters, some characters are tanks, some characters drop fat nukes. Like, it just sort of depends what they're tagged as when they come on in. And then you can also help them out with that training to make them even better at it. They have slain the worm. The animations in this game are really good. You're going to see that as we get further on into the title. Now that they've completed their trial, as part of the intro to the game, it's unlocked the Book of Dread. See, this is a post-apocalyptic universe. Well, in the apocalypse universe, a creeping black fog is consuming the entire world. And in order to keep the fog back away from you, you have to prove that you're useful to this book right here, the Book of the Dead. It will have requests and things that it wants from you. If you do those things, it will give you boons and it will push back the darkness. If you do not do those things, it will let you all perish. So here, we can get the gruel pot and start out with that, or we can get a mana lantern. I'll probably go with the gruel pot. I found that to be a better pick for me personally. And then these guys are going to kneel because they are ready for graduation. And as you can see, they're going to graduate. And when we move them up to here, they will become adult versions of who they were as children. There are different species. There are different races in this game. So this guy is vivified, which I think is like the undead. We have a human over here. We have a wolfkin. I think there's also ghosts and a couple of other groups as well that can join the school randomly, and they will have little outfits that are differentiated from one another. They'll have different capes and stuff like that and different little personalities. The game is magnificently well animated. The developers have done a tremendous job with this title in making it look and feel good. Like, it's a game that you enjoy playing. It really sincerely is. And here is the beginning of our school. So let's get her all started. We need to, in order to make the book happy for Chapter 1, the book requires us to find 2 vivified pages. Love that concept art, by the way. Fantastic. 2 vivified pages, and our students have to cast 30 spells. Then we will be able to choose between a verdant wand, which is basically a legendary wand that makes one of our students destined for great things, or we can get the iron will. And apparently the amount that trauma reduces your character's sanity and conviction is reduced. That's right, this game is more RimWorld than anything else. All of your characters have needs, from teachers to students. They all have stuff you need while you're doing your little Hogwarts adventure. And so we are going to need to start building and chopping down trees. I'm going to get them going over here on just trees. We're going to start building some stuff up. We need them to pick up some food off the ground as well in the form of these berries. Basically, the first day is going to be a big swarm of activity because there's lots of things to get done. We are going to want to chop down that tree, and we want it to be high priority because the darkness is going to eat that tree before all the other trees get eaten. So we'll want to get that pretty quickly. You get these little pop-ups right here that have that distinctive kind of art style that Clay has for just about everything they do. And we get to name our university. As is tradition, this will be the Sniffleshits School of Wizardry Reform. There we go. We're going to treat this like juvenile hall for little wizard nerds. All right, let's go ahead and we will grab ourselves, as soon as they get a tree chopped down anyways. I need resources. And as soon as they get the trees chopped down, we'll get them working on the stones. Once the stones have been worked on, we'll have the basic building blocks that we need in order to get this place put together. There are different wizarding animations for things like hunting. They summon a bow that shoots fire. If they're cleaning up a mess, they whip around water and it cleans up the floor. Like, they've really gone the extra mile with this game to get all the graphics in there and make it all look good. Can I expand the flooring right there? I cannot. So this is the foundation that we have and that we have to work with. Fair. Let's go ahead and take the wall up by like 4 sections. Good. We're going to need that to be subdivided because this game does have physics. You have load-bearing walls, basically, and you won't be able to build on top of them if you don't have that. We'll go ahead and put that in right there. Looks good to me. We'll put a little hallway right there. We can put a door right there. We can put a door right there just for comfort's sake. We are going to have to look after the lighting and everything else inside of this place, too. This game is really big on cause and effect. One of the things that stuck out to me is that if you don't have lighting inside of a room, evil mushrooms will grow that drain people's mana while they sleep. If you don't have a roof on the top floor, water will drip down and leak all the way down to the bottom floor, and then people will have to use their working hours trying to build it up and fix it. Like, there's all these little cause and effect things that happen in this game, along with all these great animations that have me just especially hyped for this title. Like, this is super rad. Like, I love the fact that this is definitely drawn from, like, the Wizarding World, but it's not the Wizarding World. It's dark. It's nasty. Like, I guess the Wizarding World is too, but I like what they've got going on with this right now. The building tools are all great, by the way. They allow you to do the things that you want to do. So I can build stairs that go up to there, for example, and then we can take a floor right here, and we can just run that all the way across. Apparently, I don't have enough wood for that. You go through a lot of wood in this game. That's one problem that I have definitely run into, is that just I cannot get enough wood in this game like ever. I am constantly chopping down trees and going through my wood supply at just like utterly absurd rates. Yeah, we're out of stone. That's the problem. We have the wood. We don't have the stone. All right, well, you guys get the construction done then. Now that we're gathering up some of the basics that we're going to need in order to get this place up and running, I'd like to have the gruel pot. So let's go ahead and we'll start the scullery right here. The other thing we're going to need is an arcane secretary. That allows us to do research. And then the final thing we're going to need is a wand shaper, because every single student that you bring into the school has to have a wand that's given to them by the school as just like a general school supply. And those wands will impart upon them different abilities, like different students are predisposed towards certain styles. And so you never quite know what you're going to get out, but shaping wands is going to be a good place to start. Unfortunately, all of our people are going to go to bed like really soon. So we're going to want to get these floors done up here. And honestly, hopefully it doesn't rain. If it ends up raining, this is going to suck. All right, so let's get the floor in real fast. There we go. They're all working on that, getting the floors all nice and laid in. There's little details, too, like it puts in cross beams wherever floors intersect with walls. Just really, really nice little details. Things that I tend to look for when I look at games. This game has all of them. They've knocked it out of the park like every single time without having to have it mentioned. And so that's all really good stuff. We definitely want to hunt down all the rats. We want to chop down all the trees. We're going to want to stack as many resources as we physically possibly can before things start getting worser. We've got our Arcane Secretary down, which is good. That means we can start researching. I would suggest that we start researching with the Midden Heap. To me, having played through this before, it felt like the Midden Heap or the Bitter Rice plot were the two things that I needed the most. You can't queue up research, should try to keep an eye on it, because you can waste a lot of equitable time, especially since this is a game about encroaching darkness trying to consume your face off. And so, you know, don't waste time. Wasting time is bad. This map is going to get a lot smaller and a lot more cramped before it gets better. So let's get these floors laid on in, and I will work through the night, and I'll bring you back in the morning. Morning's arrived, and the work day is upon us. I've actually been trying to get like a little sleeping area knocked out up here so that it's all nice and done. Unfortunately, research did not make a whole lot of progress last night because we're doing like some of our basic building, but I'm hoping today we can get more of that done. I do have the room for the wand shaper, so I do think it's not the worst idea to maybe get that going. We could put it right here next to the place where we receive the students, I suppose. There we go. Construction is moving along. We just need to get this out of the rain so that, like, we don't have leaks coming down. We're still going to have leaks over here, I guess, which is going to be, like, kind of an issue. But I'm hoping it works out okay. Like, if I wanted to roof that to, like, right there, can I do that? Yeah, do that. There we go. There's a wonkiness meter for the roof. You can decide how weird and messed up you want the roof to look, just in case that's the sort of thing that you find enjoyable. Some people like little details like that. If you don't like your roof looking all weird and Tim Burton-y, just go ahead and cancel it. We got a lot more rats this time. My last playthrough, I had like no rats, dude. It was the worst. And you need sinew and you need viscera for like everything in crafting. And so over here, what we want to do now is we want an attacker's wand, we want a defender's wand, and we want a healer's wand. There we go. The game has presets, or you can design your own wands to have whatever powers you want them to have. I haven't fiddled around with the custom wands too much, but it seems like there is quite a bit of customization there. If you come back on in... Where was the wands menu? There it is. You can jump on in here and you can create presets. So you can make like custom wands that have like points and things in certain areas. Doesn't let me click and move anything around, so it might not be implemented yet for this demo. But still, you will be able to make presets or something later on. Did we ever get the bitter rice plot done? Okay, get the midden heap done next, and after that we'll do storage chests. So for now, what we need to knock out is we want to get these bitter rice plots all nice and placed. We'll just put down like 6 of them. It should be enough bitter rice. And then over here, we will tell them to make bitter gruel. Infinity. All the bitter gruel that you can possibly get. And once the wands have all been effectively smived, and it looks like they are being smived right now, we can come down here to the student summoner, and we can say that we want an attacking student, and a defending student, and a healing student. And someone should come down here and do this activity and summon them all back. As you can see right there. Aha! Turn the machine on! Forge the children of lightning! I love the little details and how many things move, and how many things articulate, and how many things, like, exist in this game, basically. Like, they do stuff that stuff would do in the physical realm, and I like it. We have summoned our first student, Dolores. So there you go. Dolores is a zombie child, apparently. A zombie child that has a high capacity for fire and for air. Okay. The next thing we're going to need to get is a teaching stone. The learning stone. This is how kids learn stuff. We'll go ahead and drop that in right there, while we still have all the viscera and everything that we're going to need to craft it. And then we'll start getting lighting into all these areas, I think. What am I low on? Am I low on anything right now? I'm a little bit low on stone. Let's go ahead and knock over some stone nodes, I guess. The students should help out with the workload too now, which will be good. Did we finish off the midden pile? We did. Storage chest is up next, just to clean things off the ground. So we'll get that going. The mana lantern I haven't played around with yet, but I will take the mana lantern in just a minute. Hey, and look at our classroom over here, man. Very cool. So we now officially have a classroom where our kids can learn, and it's got really cool paint on the walls too. I like it. We're going to lose a little bit of resources for the walls advancing here. I think it's going to be all right. We've got enough beds for everybody, so 6 beds. It's good enough. I can pop in a 7th bed over there, I think. I'll probably try to retrofit some of this for storage as well as soon as the chest research is done, but we're not quite there yet. So the next day has dawned on us, and it looks like everybody's gradually beginning to wake up. We've got most of the researches for Chapter 1 done, which is good. But we need to work on our storage, so we need smoke sticks in order for storage to come through. Do we have any smoke sticks around? That's a smoke stick right there. There we go. Let's harvest the smoke stick. Harvest that smoke stick as well. What is this kid doing? Oh, he was eating. Gotcha. For whatever reason, wizards, when they go outside in this game, are kind of like the aliens in Signs. They, like, spontaneously start getting upset and get, like, blue flames all around them. Class begins! Come, children, cast thy mana at the stone. And as you can see, they're getting better at their school of magic. They're playing around with techniques, and they're getting better so that when we send them out on adventures, which is the main mechanic of this game, you send your kids out on adventures. If they survive that process, then they can make the book happy, and we can push back the darkness and keep the process going for as long as you can. Voila! That's the core gameplay mechanic right there. That's the whole thing, and you will get better and better facilities, better and better stuff that you can do. I've got midden heaps over here. Those are processing the dead rat bodies. Ice flower, huh? Go harvest that, sure. How many smoke sticks did I get out? Just like 2? Yeah, I just got 2 smoke sticks. We'll have to keep an eye out for more of them. We only harvested 1 from each plant. You can get 1 or 2. And so I was hoping we would get 4 so that I could make 4 chests because that'll help us clean up the grounds and start storing things so that they don't get consumed by the darkness as it creeps on in. So storage actually has like a real function in this game. Anything that goes into the smoke gets destroyed. And so all of this stuff right here is at risk. So until we have storage mediums, you know, we can't really do a whole lot. We're going to be losing stuff. As you can see, they shoot water around right here when they're cleaning up messes on the floor. That's one of the mushrooms that grows in a dark room if you don't take care of it, in case you were wondering. Should definitely have somebody chop these trees right here before wood becomes a very limited resource in this game once the walls start closing in on you. So I would suggest staying on top of it. Did you kids get good? Okay, level 1 nature, level 1 earth. I love to see it. Level 1 water, level 1 lightning, almost level 1 darkness. Okay, they are harvesting our rice crops over here right now, so that'll be good. Because that'll get brought back over to the gruel pot, and they will make gruel meals out of it. Oh, there's an afternoon class as well. Very nice. Afternoon classes have commenced, so hopefully these kids are taking it all on board and learning how to do the things they need to learn how to do in order to get better at their jobs. Now, we do need to take a look at the Book of the Dread and see what we got. So we needed 30 casts and 2 vivified pages. Now, if I remember correctly, we've got to wait. It's been a while since I played through the demo. I think we've got to wait till all their meters are filled up fully, and then they count as fully trained, which is like this little button right here. Once they're fully trained, they can go out on adventures, but up until that point, they're not going to be incredibly useful on adventures. So at this point in our adventure, I think we're kind of just like waiting on things to happen. Did they already fill up all these chests? Mostly. Kinda. We got any more smoke stick around here? Oh, we do. Nice. We got another smoke stick right there. He just killed a rat. Good. I love the parallax. Those trees are so well done that they look 3D when you zoom out, but when you zoom in, you can see their 2D sprites. Very well done. This is the usual work and the usual guidance that I would expect from a company like Clay. This is looking and feeling really good for a demo. And I can feel my excitement going up. This is a game that's hitting the nail on the head for things that I'm interested in. That is to say, like, wizards, kind of magical colleges that teach people how to be like a red wizard of Thay or whatever, you know. And then on top of that, it's got like that tone where this is a dark place. Like, students can die, you know, your teachers can die. There are gravestones that you start with as a technology where you've just got to bury students when they die. That's it. And like, I like the fact that the game has that kind of toothiness to it. This is a game that's got like kind of the comical animations and sort of the cartoony characters, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it, this is a dangerous universe. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we actually need the mana crystal right now, because they can restore their mana off the Book of Dread. That's why I always take the Gruul Pot first. Like, I think the mana crystal, it doesn't feel, like, necessary at the beginning of the game. Like, it's nice to have, but you don't, like, need it, you know? Like, it's nice to have because you can put it up in the classroom and they can just go siphon mana off of it, but, like, it's like a little efficiency, I guess. That makes things a tad easier. It may be time to pop the top off this guy and take us up another floor to get another room. That's what I'm thinking. We've got stone. We've got wood. Things are looking okay. They're storing things up. How many sinews and whatnot do I have left? Not that many, actually. I only have 2 or 3, so I don't think we're going to be able to install lighting yet. But the lighting effects in this game are really good. I like them a lot. The lighting effects in this game are very soft. They're very pleasant to the eye. They're not miserable. We should have more of the stuff come through after these get done processing the dead guys that we've been shoving inside of it, but we'll have to wait and see. So I figured while everybody sleeps, we'll kind of redo this area. We'll add like another tower up here, I suppose. I don't know if I can actually go further horizontal as well, or if I'm like locked in. Can I go like outwards? Oh, I can go outwards. Looky there. So I can go outwards. Cool. Good to know. Let's make this place a little weird then. Let's have fun with it. We need to attach the stairs to right there and have them go up, I believe. I think we need that section right there too, or it doesn't work. And then we need to just kind of like take that right there, take that all the way across, and hopefully that'll be done by morning. And we'll put another wall over here that goes up a little bit higher. And we'll have some extra space to play around with, just in case we need to build new facilities or anything else like that. All right, you guys, through the power of friendship, we're getting this thing done. So through the power of friendship, as I previously mentioned, we got it all done. I don't know what I'm going to put up in here. I may actually move the classroom up here. I wish I could put like a little A-brace right there. I don't know what that's called. Like a little, I don't know, dude, like a little 45-degree isoscellator right there to make that maybe a little bit more sturdy. Or maybe look like it isn't going to fall down. Or maybe even like a little stone arch, you know what I mean? That then has a pillar that comes down to the ground. Foof. It'd look good. It'd look so good. This might take too much wood to roof. We'll see what happens with it. Roofing this might get exceptionally expensive. I mean, we're definitely not the best roofers on Earth, alright? Like, roofing is not the Wizarding World specialty, but we got it done, and we now should be able to avoid leaks and things like that messing with the children's health, so that'll be nice as well. That's now been completed as a room. I'm gonna try to get all the torches and stuff done really soon, too. It looks like they're processing another load of dead guys. Oh, we're ready for a quest! Nice. The Oraculum. Student trial preparation. How many you figure I gotta bring? It looks like the viscera are like healing potions. Let's like send these kids out anyways, because we're kind of getting towards the end of like the video. So 9 HP, 9 HP, 7 HP, huh? That's a little bit worrying. This guy's got a shield though, so a defensive spell with shield N, so a shield of something. Will allow them to protect themselves a number of times in battle. They've got Intensify +3. Send it? Maybe the adventure will turn out okay, and everyone will not die horribly. Maybe that'll be the thing that happens. Yes, offer the guts to the shrine. Students, throw thy life away for my glory, and the glory of the house master. I don't know if we're really going to have like an intense amount of time left to fix this if they die on this run, so I actually really hope that they don't. Oh, off, and away they go. Alright, let's see what nastiness awaits us. First room, couple of ghouls. They've got armor, so that's good. How's the attack going to look here? Oh, big old fireball disintegrates him instantly. Shoots a little water ball right there. Okay, amplify spell. Little bit of damage. First room cleared with only 1 HP gone. That's what I like to see. Onwards! Go, my students. Show them what the Wizarding World can do with war.
Defeat them all. Leave none standing. Our school will not be known for weakness. It will be known for strength.
Man, that worm's getting dunked on right now. That worm's having a terrible day. Get rocked, fool. Yeah, go to sleep. The trial hath been completed. I don't think we'll be able to activate the book, though, because that didn't look like 30 casts to me. The trial is complete. Oh, we pushed it back 15 cells, huh? Nice, man. So I've done a drag into slot. Just complete the quest, man. Yeah. Let's see here. Your students were asked to defend the townsfolk from Batkin swarms, and they easily took care of business. Edric overcame his fear of heights and led the team steadily. Cool, man. Well, congratulations to you guys on your ability to become adventurers and be like wolf guy furries that wear sashes. I'm proud of all of you. So I have my vivified pages now, right? I do, yeah. So I can completely get a... Let's get the Verdant Wand for like a better student or whatever. We'll have like a super student. I may actually turn this into a little storage room over here too. Go ahead and chop down that tree. How are we looking on storage? Is storage okay? Storage is all right. We are going to need to smith a few more wands. So go ahead and throw together some wands for me, would you? Looks like the Book of Dread is being powered up down here. Oh, yup. A little bit of time spent on fast forward. We're tickling the book right now, all right? You can't just give the book the offering. You got to give it a little bit of love and touch and squeezing. There you go. See? Now that the book has been brought to its full, the world is wide open, and there are many things for us to gather, including new tree types, new stone types, new goodies. But I'll leave that up to your imagination so that you can go check out the demo. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. In today's impressions video, we were taking a look at Mind Over Magic. Sorry, I always get that mixed up, dude. I don't know why. I will see you all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Take care. And that's it for me. Bye, folks.